Hey everyone, it's Dawn Marie Nesbitt here with another video, and in today's video I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to speak about the 3 worst ways that you can make money online. Especially if you are just wanting, you may have the mindset that you want to make money quickly. And I find that these are the ways that people turn to in order to make money fast and to get money for free. Now, I'm going to say straight off the bat, there's no way that you can get money for free legitimately. If you want to set yourself up for the long term where you are reaping the benefits of your hard work, and you're thinking maybe 6 months to a year from now, then I would urge you to invest in a proper online business, a proper legitimate business where you are doing all the work in the beginning. Yes, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy, but eventually you are going to see that return. If, however, you are the one who is, you think about getting rich quick or making a lot of money online quickly, that doesn't happen. So you need to take that out of your mind that it is possible for you to do that. All you would find yourself doing is when you join these type of schemes or online businesses, when it's not really a business, you're only going to be wasting your money and your time. So these are 3 schemes or 3 things that you should avoid when you are trying to make money online. The first one is ponzi schemes, whatever they call it. You've probably heard the term already. What a Ponzi scheme is it's a system whereby they say to join, you put money into that system, and then they promise, well, I can't really say that they promise, but they make a claim that you can double or triple your money back. So for example, if you put $10 in, they say that you can double or triple your money or get maybe 120 or 110% back. The difficulty with that is what happens is that you put money in, but that money is only going to be paying those who have already been within the system for a longer period than you. So, for example, when someone joins at the top, let's say they got in maybe 4 months ago, and you are now coming in, and you are impressed by what they are saying. They make all these claims. You're sort of having that shiny object syndrome. It seems too good to be true, and you are falling for what they are saying because they're trying to convince you that they can double your money, and you're saying, oh, you can get your money back in, let's say, like a month or 2 months, and it'd be more than what you put in. That is where you need to turn the opposite direction and go back and run away, pretty much run away, because when you put your money in, all you're doing is funding those who have already entered the system ahead of you. So those are the type of business practices that you would want to avoid. One thing that I would say is that if a company has their business model set up in that way, where you are not receiving a product, the one thing that you want to do when you are joining a business, you want to make sure that you are receiving a product or service for your money. Never invest or put money into these type of business models, because it will not work. Eventually, the system or the company is going to run out of money, and it's not going to be able to pay you when your time comes around. I've seen it happen to so many people before, where they've joined this company and they're saying that they're earning how much ever amount of money, and eventually the system collapses and they never see their returns. And what happens? The system closes down, the company closes down, and you never see your money again. So I would urge you to avoid these type of business models, Ponzi schemes. The second one that I would urge you to avoid is like online surveys. Now, online surveys are what you do. I mean, I've done online surveys in the past. When I first started trying to make money online and trying to figure this thing out, I've done online surveys. And essentially, online surveys, for me at the time, I felt it was hard to complete an online survey, because the questions that they ask you, you have to actually match criteria that they already set. So for example, you might be going through a survey which is maybe 5 or 10 minutes long, and you reach maybe 3 minutes into the survey, you think everything is going good, and then you enter an answer which is not according to the criteria that they had set, and you lose all that time, so you don't qualify to receive the money from that survey. So I think that surveys are a waste of time. You don't really get a lot of money with surveys. You probably will get $1, $2 for every survey that you complete, when you could be spending that time investing into a proper online business. You could be doing something that's going to be fruitful and beneficial to you in the long run. So online surveys, one thing that I stay far from. It's a waste of time. You could be spending your time better doing something more productive. And lastly, anything where you have to click to receive an amount of money. Now, there are so many opportunities where they say, you play a game and you receive a certain amount of money. You click ads, for example, and you receive a certain amount of money, or you opt into a website and you receive a certain amount of money. It is not worth your time. Again, I have done these type of businesses in the past. Well, not businesses, but I've done these type of, these type of ways to make money. And it's a waste of time because the amount of money that you get is just absolutely ridiculous. It can be like maybe 1/10 of a penny or cent or whatever, 1/10 of a cent, or you might get 0.001 cent in order for clicking on the ad and just watching an ad roll over onto the next one. And you have to spend probably like maybe a whole month to probably make maybe $10. That is a waste of time. So anything like that where you have to click on an ad. I know that there are online games as well where you have to click on a game. And I mean, somebody even told me that they had to be clicking on these games or playing these games to actually earn $10 over 2 months. Why do you want to waste your time and earn $10 over 2 months? That blows my mind. It's a waste of your time. So anything to do with click on an ad, play a game, listen to music, download an app, those type of things, money-making systems, you want to avoid. What I would say is, if you want to make money, think long-term. Treat it like a real business. If you want to earn a substantial amount of money, if you want to be successful in life, go forward and have that business mindset. If you don't have that business mindset, you don't have that mindset where you're thinking long term and you're going to get the fruits of your labor over a longer period of time, maybe 6 months to a year, then maybe business life is just not for you. Maybe you have to stick to a job and work, for somebody else. But the only people who are going to succeed is when they have that business mindset. They want to work for themselves and they have the mentality that they are going to earn a considerable amount of money when they put in the time, they take action, they stay motivated and consistent, and they reap the rewards of their hard work. If you are looking for any type of legitimate business, I would recommend that you search, Google legitimate businesses. I also have a blog post where I have written about how to find a legitimate online business. I will leave the link in the description box below where you can read that blog post that would assist you in how to find legitimate online businesses and what type of businesses to avoid. Also, if you are still searching for a legitimate opportunity where you can invest money and time, you do have to invest money. These days you can't start anything for free. So get that out of your mind that you can start things for free. It costs money to make money. So if you are looking for a legitimate, solid business that you can join, I will put 2 links in the description box below for businesses that I am in that have been established for years, 4 years, 2 years, that have been established and people are earning an income from it. And that's the Powerly system and the 4% group. So I hope that this video has helped you to avoid, because you will be making a big mistake. You'll be losing a lot of money and you will be losing time when you get yourself involved in online surveys, doing online surveys, clicking for ads, playing games, or downloading music just in tenth of cents. I mean, I don't know why anybody would do that. And even those Ponzi schemes, avoid that like the plague if you want to save your money and you want to save your time. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope that this has been helpful to you. If you like my channel, I do provide daily tips and strategies to help you in your online marketing journey. If you have that business mindset and you want to be successful, then this is the channel for you. Please do subscribe. I will leave my contact details in the Facebook box below, in the description box below if you want to connect with me on Facebook and ask any questions. So once again, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.